Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin our newscast with today's news headlines. Anxious family members, Sea Pines residents, and law enforcement officers are waiting on an autopsy report to determine whether or not they have found Massachusetts visitor Stanley Kotowski under a house in the neighborhood where he went missing from his vacation rental nearly 2 weeks ago. A body believed to be the 60-year-old Kotowski was found just before a search party of nearly 40 Sea Pines neighbors was about to begin in search in the area. If confirmed, it would bring to a tragic conclusion the incident that began with Kotowski reportedly walking away from his rental and his family without his phone or even his shoes. Well, the closest we in the Lowcountry will get to a presidential candidate in the stretch drive before the election night will be on Thursday when Vice President Kamala Harris ends a statewide bus tour of Georgia with a rally in Savannah. The exact times and places for the rally are still to be announced. And Estill native Colonel Yolanda Gore has moved from a Pentagon job to become the commander of the 89th Garrison of Fort Meade in Maryland, becoming the first woman garrison commander at the Army's home for intelligence and cyber operations. She has specialized in the past in handling personnel matters and most recently was deeply involved in Medals of Honor affairs for the Secretary of the Army. Now, Fort Meade is the second largest Army installation in the country and the largest employer in Maryland. Well, Beaufort County is having problems getting projects from the 1-cent sales tax referendum passed back in 2018 completed. And now they're asking for an extension of that penny tax when we go to vote in November. An Island Packet report claims the county has collected nearly $150 million in taxes from that extra penny sales tax passed nearly 6 years ago, but has completed only 3 of the 34 projects listed in the referendum, though nearly half of those projects are in the design phase. Included in the long list of projects is a share of the cost for the Hilton Head bridges and many sidewalk and pathway projects. And finally, are you looking at what the best career options might be for you or maybe your kids or grandkids? Well, the State Department of Employment and Workforce says the 2 dominant areas over the next decade are healthcare support and computer and math-focused jobs. Both areas are expected to grow by nearly 24% between now and 2032. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Check us out on our website, also at WHHI-TV.com. And if you have a news tip, a story idea, or even a cool weather photo, you can just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And speaking of weather, let's get the forecast that is sponsored by Lowcountry Crawl Spaces with Maria Soden. Maria, take it away.
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're going to see some more of this sunny weather, but with that is going to come the humidity and higher temperatures. So taking a look at Wednesday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with Hilton having a high 87 and a low of 76, Bluffton's have a high 90, a low of 74, and Beaufort's have a high 90 and a low of 75. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 6:56 and sunset's going to be at 7:51. Taking a look at the tides, low tide's going to be at 12:21 p.m. and high tide's going to be at 5:34 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into the weekend, Thursday it's going to be sunny with highs in the low 90s, lows in the upper 70s. Then come Friday, it's going to be sunny and humid with highs in the upper 80s, lows are going to be in the upper 70s. And then come Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy and humid again with highs in the upper 80s, lows in the mid 70s. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. And coming up after the break, we'll get a legislative update from Representative Newton. Stay tuned.